His last fight, Cepeda. His last fight. You don't know how many people are talking about him on every scale level.
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez finally sat down face-to-face for what many people are already calling one of the most intense head-to-head moments boxing has seen in a long time. What happened during that seated stare-down shocked a lot of fans. These two undefeated champions didn't show up for friendly talk or safe answers. People inside the room said the tension felt heavy, almost uncomfortable. Both fighters made it clear this fight isn't just business, it's personal. Witnesses claim Shakur looked Teofimo straight in the eyes and said something that made the entire room go completely silent.
I want to be the best. So when I see certain guys out there, and I seen Teo his last fight, I was there front row, and I'm like, damn, this dude is like, he like a baby Roy. Like, he like doing things with his hands down, flashy. I thought it was cool, so it kind of made me want to get in a ring with him and see if he could do them things against my style.
Reports say Shakur told him, January 31st is the night your legacy falls apart. He said Teofimo and his father will both feel pain when he exposes every weakness. Shakur added, "This isn't Lomachenko. This isn't Josh Taylor. You've never seen this level before." That quote spread fast online because fans said Shakur looked calm, sharp, and fully locked in. But Teofimo wasn't going to stay quiet. What he said back only added more fuel to the fire ahead of the Madison Square Garden fight in January. And before Teofimo's response even became the main story, Teofimo Senior made things worse with comments that heated everything up even more, and he was reportedly arguing with people from Shakur's side.
A lot of weaknesses in his game too, and something that he said earlier, he said, Teo never lost to Southpaw. Well, I never lost to Orthodox. So it ain't no different, but
the difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
Okay, I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
People who were there say Teofimo Senior claimed Shakur has never faced anyone like his son. He said Teofimo has beaten real southpaws and elite-level fighters, while Shakur has had easier opponents. He said the world will see the difference on January 31st. Shakur's team acted like it didn't bother them, but insiders say Shakur was angry and ready to answer for himself. This part stands out because the relationship between Teofimo Senior and Shakur has been falling apart for months. Both sides have been taking shots in interviews and on social media. Many believe Senior is trying to get into Shakur's head early and plant doubt before fight night.
You mistake me for Bud.
Yo, but
I was cheering for you, bro.
Who you? Ain't you?
I was cheering for you.
You were?
Yeah, for sure.
I bet.
I wanted you to win so I could be the person who beat you.
What's the issue between you and Bud?
For sure.
I'm gonna give you your first loss.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I promise you're not.
All right, bet.
Y'all being too nice up here.
What surprised people the most is what the sit-down seemed to reveal. More than one witness said Shakur stayed cold and in control the entire time. One person said Shakur never blinked, just stared at Teofimo like he already knew how the fight would go. They said it was uncomfortable to watch, and you could tell it started to get under Teofimo's skin.
Yo, that was crazy, man. He talked crazy about black people. He talked crazy about Puerto Ricans. Man, he gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for it January 31st. It's time to show him what the level is. I don't think he realized what the level is, so I can't wait to show him.
Let's take a step back, guys.
Shakur, he's saying that a lot of the pressure is on you in this fight.
Those reactions matter because they make it look like Shakur may have taken the first mental round. A lot of boxing insiders believe the mind game decides everything at this level. The fighter who wins mentally early often carries that edge into the ring. Sources also claim there were moments where it almost turned physical until security and staff stepped in. One person familiar with the situation said Teofimo leaned forward and said something that made Shakur's entire team stand up at once.
The things that Teofimo is coming out with, I don't think Shakur knows even what to say or reply to it. I wouldn't even want to repeat the stuff that he's saying, but he's making some really, really fruity comments. But I suppose that's one way to get in your opponent's head. But I think that's a great fight, I think.
Reports say Teofimo told Shakur, "You talk like you're elite, but deep down you know you're not built like me." He said he breaks fighters mentally before he ever touches them and told Shakur to ask Lomachenko what that feels like. Fans immediately started breaking that line down online. Many said Teofimo is trying to compare himself to the big names he's already beaten. The most heated part came when both fighters were asked about their plans for January 31st. People close to the exchange say Shakur explained exactly how he plans to beat Teofimo. One source said Shakur told him he's seen all his weaknesses, and that Teofimo struggles against a boxer who can move. He added that Lomachenko didn't throw punches for 6 rounds and Teofimo still couldn't finish him, and said he's far better than that version of Loma.
Attributes and all the things that I learned from every fighter that I face to now put it on display against Shakur Stevenson. And that is what I'm looking more forward to than anything else. Everybody else, listen, it's just horse. Excuse my language.
None of these quotes have been fully confirmed by official footage yet, but multiple people claim the same type of exchange happened. What made it even more serious is that Shakur didn't just attack Teofimo's boxing, he went at his mindset too. Fans know Shakur has called Teofimo crazy before and hinted that something isn't right mentally. Witnesses say Shakur repeated that idea during the sit-down in a very direct way. One person said Shakur told Teofimo he needs to deal with mental issues, and that January 31st isn't therapy, it's a fight, and he's going to expose what's broken about him. People in the room reportedly felt that crossed the line.
Now he does after the Brian Norman, but Shakur, it's all there. But I didn't focus on him. I was focused on what's next, trusting my power team, trusting on my team and what can do and who could we fight next. Shakur decided, he initiated, let's go up to fight Teo.
Shakur supporters flooded social media defending him. They said Teofimo has talked reckless for years, so he can't act shocked now. One fan said Teofimo and his father have been disrespectful for a long time, and now that Shakur finally pushes back, people suddenly say it's too much. Another said the sit-down was exactly what fans wanted, saying Shakur looked calm while Teofimo looked like he was forcing the tough guy act. But Teofimo's fans defended their guy just as hard. One said Shakur can talk in a chair all he wants, but we'll see if he keeps that energy once Teofimo starts landing real power.
The fight between Stevenson and Lopez. What a fight.
Who wins that?
Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him. I've had him on the pod. He bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer. Slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end.
That split between fans shows how uncertain this fight really is once they step into the ring. People also question the timing of the sit-down because it happened on December 10th in New York City, about 7 weeks before the fight. A lot of observers found it interesting that DAZN and Turki Alashik chose to do this so early instead of saving it for fight week.
What about Shakur Teo?
On that one right there, I feel like that's going to be a good fight. As far as skill-wise, as far as Shakur actually being there with somebody who got some finesse and can punch. Outside of just being a puncher, he can actually box, he can fight.
Usually promoters save the hardest face-offs for fight week or the weigh-in when emotions are highest and the cameras get the biggest drama. But someone close to the promotion said the early sit-down was done on purpose to create buzz early and let the bad blood grow for weeks. The thinking is simple. The longer both fighters sit with what was said, the more personal it becomes.
Him at his best. Against Taylor, against Lomachenko, he was at his very best. That was the best he can do. I don't think he can do nothing better than that. So
self-projection.
What I seen from that fight, I feel like I'm way better than them guys. With Lomachenko, like I said, he didn't throw punches for 6
Objection.
rounds. For 6 rounds. So if you ain't throw punches for 6 rounds and you get in front of me,
and you was
I just don't know. I would have beat Lomachenko that night easy too. That's how I feel.
Fanboy of Loma.
Wait a second, you objected. Hold on a second. You just objected.
I like Lomachenko. I like Lomachenko.
You just objected. You want to tell him how much you like him again? I think you like him. You keep telling him.
Objection. What?
You tell everyone.
False accusation.
You got a thing for him, right? That's okay.
Accusation.
I can't wait to beat this clown, bro. This dude is a clown.
Focus on me.
You better have that chin ready, baby. You better have it ready.
And it seems to be working because attention around the fight has exploded since that moment. Another big detail is Turki Alashik being involved during parts of the press run. Reports from the press conference say he even called in by phone and told everyone the winner will get a massive fight in May. He said if Shakur wins, there's a huge opportunity waiting for him, and if Teofimo wins, there's one for him too. That May reward raised the stakes even higher. Fans started throwing out names like Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, and even bigger weight moves. The sit-down also showed how both men see themselves. Witnesses say Teofimo made it clear he believes his unpredictability is his biggest weapon.
Official, I'm like, cool. you know this nigga can fight, right? Shakur like, nah, bro, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, we all excited about the fight, bro. Like, we all know what's at stake. Like, we've been knowing Teofimo since we was 12 or 13 years old and amateurs, bro. Like, we all been winning nationals together. Now we're pro having to fight each other, so Teo know who he fighting.
Sources say Teofimo told Shakur that every fight brings a different version of him. Nobody knows which Teofimo shows up. Not even Shakur. He said that's why he's dangerous, because he can box, he can fight rough, and he can do whatever it takes to win. That matches what he said publicly before. But Shakur answered by calling that unpredictable talk a weakness in disguise. One person said Shakur basically told him if you don't have a steady plan, your fundamentals aren't truly elite. Real top fighters don't need surprises. They win with clean skill. That moment summed up the difference between them. One trusts structure, the other trusts chaos.
You know, Shakur is a very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world. Scared to get touched up in front of the world.
Are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
Now the biggest question is simple. Does Shakur's calm control beat Teofimo's wild danger when it matters most? Fans just want both men healthy, making weight, and giving the kind of high-level fight this matchup promises. For more boxing updates, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, stay locked in. Boxing glove fire.
Saying that you got more to prove and that the lights are too bright for you. What do you feel about that?
Man, I don't believe in pressure. Pressure either make diamonds or bust pipes. And at the end of the day, I'm a diamond, so I've been shining my whole career. It's not going to stop now. The same guy you've been seeing at a higher level is going to